Apologies for showing you that. Apologies. I was finishing off the Amak video or Fed dough, if I would say. I had like a plastic. I don't know if you can see the plastic, but if you did, I had 10 of them. I have one left now. I'm just finishing it off for me. I'm just gonna eat it on camera just to extend the video the way. And I'm going to stream after here. If I can. The new Nintendo Switch has came out, so we're gonna do a review of it. I'm just gonna talk about it for 5 minutes. 10 of them. Yeah. In my stomach. I've been drinking lemon water. Water that has lemon. And my stomach hasn't like grown bigger. Not as in grown bigger, but as in like, it's never big. Like, it never hasn't been big at all, which I'm like, what is going on? But I understand that it releases everything. Vitamin C releases everything. I don't know what's going on, but it releases everything. But if I stop drinking it, I would see that I would at least like have a lot of like waste in my body. But I think it gets rid of gets rid of my care. By the way, let me just show you what I weigh since we are here. I'm just gonna stand on the scale, see what I weigh, and I'll tell you. I hopefully you saw that I weigh at least 69.5 kg, 69.5 kg on the dot. Alright, let me go to the kitchen, then we'll see what we're eating. Then yeah, other than that, I'll catch you. Alright, so today's workout, probably I'm gonna do lats, shoulders, or others, because I don't have to do forearms because my forearms are working every day. Either way, I'll catch you. Alright, peace. Let's start the video. Boom.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? I'm still looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So today we are doing shoulders, no cap. Shoulders, we're doing shoulders today. Let's hit those shoulders and show them what we do. Feel me? Let's hit those shoulders and show them what we do. Yeah, that's not how I rhyme though. But either way, I have my lemon, water with lemons inside. Yeah, I'm just drinking it for the sake of like intaking a lot of water, but at the same time getting my vitamin C at the same time, cleaning, I don't know what body part or what muscle or what tissue or what anything it cleans in the body. By the way, not doing shoulders, shoulders. For me, I was supposed to do forearm, but guess what? I'm doing shoulders. And tomorrow I'm going to do bicep because tomorrow is Friday. I was supposed to do bicep earlier, but my bicep was still tight. You feel me? And yesterday I didn't get sleep because I stayed like for like 2 to 3 hours watching videos, and half of the time I was like thinking instead of going to sleep. But yeah, it was the event that occurred yesterday, so probably that injured me in some kind of way, not physically but mentally. It did. So yeah, I kind of recover from that, and I wouldn't say I've recovered, but here we are. I did my stream, which was a chill stream. It wasn't crazy, and I wasn't talking a lot, which means it was a good stream for me. Because usually when I talk a lot, it means I'm just yapping, you feel me? But anything I think about clearly and say it in the correct way probably is good. By the way, I'm just checking if like nothing got in there because like a little bit windy. Well, as I said, when it's cold in Africa, it's too cold. When it's windy, it's too windy. I have a story today. So when I was walking, I have a good story today. I got off the taxi. I was walking towards the side. I was coming home. You feel me? Home, home, home. I don't own it, but yeah, I'm home, obviously. But as I'm coming home, I see the wind is blowing. Like I get out, immediately the wind is blowing. So I start saying to my head, race, race, race. All I hear from the wind when it's passing by my ears, race, race, race. And I see like one trash, one trash like or maybe let me say plastic paper, not paper, plastic paper. Oh fuck it. It was like a plastic for me. That plastic was about to race me. Like all I had is like race, race, race. The wind was passing in the speed of light, which it doesn't. If it does, then wow. By the way, the wind was passing in the speed of light. But I was like, I'm faster than the speed of light. Why don't I just like step further than the wind? Because the wind has to blow. I have to just move across it. So I was like, race, race, race in my head. Then I started moving quickly. And as quickly as I went, I could when I looked down, it was like blurry because I couldn't see my legs and it was going crazy. I was like, damn, I'm moving the speed of light. And every matter or black what do you call it, dark matter or the atmosphere that has nitro and oxygen was like blank, like it was almost blurry, and I was moving through the wind like one of the fastest racing cars, or for Red Bull cars, you feel me? Those Red Bull cars that race on the racetracks. I was like one of those. I was like, moving. I was like, damn. But by the time when I got here, I won the race. Cause when I look back, the piece of paper was still 125 kilometers away from me. So I was like, talk to me nice. By the way, that is not a real story, but I wanted to, like, I literally did race the paper because, like, the wind was blowing and the paper was going further than me. So I was like, speed up, sit up. Then air stopped blowing, then the paper stopped. So I continued walking. Yeah. And don't ever say I'm a good storyteller. I don't know how to tell stories. I don't even like. I don't even like have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. I didn't have that. I was like everywhere. You feel me? By the way, let's just start the session. I just filled up my glass with like a lot of water, so I'm just drinking water. But let's start the session. I don't need this to be closer to me, probably the side, so I can be able to do this and this without having no problem. Alright, after here, most definitely I'm gonna take a little bit of food, then study, and do the last session for arm wrestling. Then yeah, we are ready for maths. I think. Am I ready? Probably, probably not. But I know what to do. I know how many marks I need, and I'm not gonna pray because most people will tell you I prayed and I got those marks. Me just sitting here and not studying is a disadvantage on top of that, and me just sitting here praying would be like, what are you doing? Most people pray the day they're writing to remember. You are praying to study. How are you praying to study? Go study, bruh, go study. But obviously, before you study, you can pray, study, and the next day you can ask for me, whatever you need to ask for. For yeah. By the way, I'm not a religious person, so I won't tell you that much about religion and Christianity and the other things for me, other religions. Ah, mm, you know, the moment that I went dark and I did this, I was like, I thought I was falling. Oh, I'm gonna be locked in this session. Oof. Oh, I all need to drink water. Let me just drink water. I'm used to like doing a full workout without needing anything. But why not? My eyes are tired of shit. I need to go to sleep. But there's a lot to do. I sleep early, so I'm gonna get my 8 hours of sleep that I didn't get yesterday. Yesterday, at least I got at least, I would say 3 hours. 3 hours or four in between there, which is bad for me. When I'm saying bad for me, I mean that my whole body cannot function well with 4 hours of sleep. It can never function well. It can never. Because there's a lot that I do during the day, and there's a lot of food that I consume. There's a lot of things that I do in a day. Like humane and productive and everything. Like those systems play a big role during the day. But if they don't rest, okay, the heart doesn't rest, but it kinda like beeps in like a lower, like get it when I'm moving or walking or running, it beeps kinda higher. But when I'm sleeping, the beep is like no, the the rate that it's beating on it's not high, like it's normal. Boop, 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 boop. So yeah. Unless I think maybe you're having a nightmare, maybe your heart might beat, but yeah. But remember that's your mind. Your mind is creating those images. You are You are not capable of doing that, but your mind is capable of storing stuff in your memory and having just the ability to like look at them, visualize. It's crazy. You can't you can't ask for more. If you can see the four wavelengths of light, like you cannot ask for more. How many are they? 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. So someone who knows, please just tell me. Wait, something is weird. Like when I think about it now, because other people think like, okay, not other people, but I think like other people are living a different life from mine. Like in terms of like what I'm doing right now is like waking up for me. What other people are doing right now is shocking me. Like, what are you doing right now? Like I'm trying to imagine. I've just spent like 30 minutes working out. What are you doing with that 30 minutes? Are you going to shop? Are you like what are you doing for 30 minutes? Because I spent 30 minutes of actually studying, and every video I laugh at myself. I'm like, nah, this can't. Because you wouldn't believe it. Like, why would I study 30 minutes? Like when I can study like 2 hours, 3 hours. Because I didn't find the need to actually. So I didn't find the need to study that long. Because I can sit for 1 hour and study. But there's different ways or different methods that I can use to ingest the information. Like some people might read, some people might write, some people might listen. Like those three, those three different learning styles. Other people are good at reading. If you read, he remembers the information better than hearing or speaking it out. You feel me? I do my own method that I know is good, and I am able to learn with it. You feel me? And I do it for that 30 minutes. And I don't overwhelm my brain after that. When I try thinking about it, I just leave it in my brain. So I'm like, this shit is stored for the short term memory, so I'm gonna be good. So I can revise tomorrow and I have a better understanding. Just like, let me just point it out. If you have a better understanding of something, it's better than memorizing it. Like, that's up I realize. Understanding it is better. Because if I can write it word by word, okay. But if they ask a similar question like that, but in a different perspective, you wouldn't be able to answer it because you don't have a basic understanding of it. Feel me? Like an atom, they can ask you what is an atom, the smallest unit of whatever, of a compound, or yeah, or an element. It's an element, or yeah, you can say it like that. But if I know that definition word by word and I don't have the understanding of it, I cannot describe it or I cannot know the physical features that it has, or how can you say it? How many protons, electrons, neutrons does it have? Okay, let me shut up. Shut up. If I just know the definition of that word by word, yes, I'm gonna get the definition correct. But if I get asked a question that relates to that specific thing, but doesn't require the definition, requires your own knowledge, own understanding of it, you won't be able to describe it. So yeah, that's why I focus on more of understanding. If I understand it, I can write my own definition, but I must make sure I must put in those points, those word points, that if I read the sentence and I get that word that says chemical, I know, okay, what you're talking about, then I'll mark it correct, just because I've heard the word chemical. For me, so those keywords are really more important. But I'm not gonna act like I'm an expert either way. The experts are the people that are getting in top 50s and top 10s. I just do what I do. Okay. Since I wasted like at least 5 minutes or 2 minutes, I'm gonna do 10 reps. Yeah, 5 done. Off the side. I don't think I'll study 30 minutes for maths. Probably I have to do an hour of it. Excuse me. This is different. And Africans. They're different from all subjects. You always speak gods. Probably Jay-Z's like, we are gonna get you hot. Pause. You wanna say it like that. Pause. Pause. So I pause. He was like that. Yeah. Probably will complete with this. I don't need to do more. But I'm gonna do the last reps. Then we are officially done. That wasn't a song. Either way, I have my stand back on because that one has been taken for me because even though it doesn't belong to me, I mean, though I'd use it like 3 times a day or 2 times a day, so it wouldn't last because it's being used a lot. So yeah, I would understand why you would. Someone that owns it would take it back. Because it's not meant for recording like all day, every day. It's not gonna last at all. Ouch. I may not even pick up the other one. I'll just use this one. Yeah, I must go to sleep. Just for the fact I want to remember things better. People won't find that substantial, like improvement after sleeping. Like they will tell you, even though I sleep, like not like all of a sudden I'm gonna remember everything. Calm down. Don't overwhelm yourself with information. But there's not tips on how to study on anything for me. This is not even factual backed by anything. This hasn't been tested on humans or make sure that it is working and it's working so efficiently that people should do it. This is just how I do things. And am I doing them the right way or the wrong way? Don't know. But I don't overwhelm my mind. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't overwhelm my mind. What do I mean by overwhelming my mind? Maybe like maybe I would say read, and I don't enjoy reading, and I like read like the whole hour. Like I'm overwhelming my mind. My mind is like, I hate doing this shit, but I have to do it. But at the same time, I'm not enjoying it, so you're gonna be like, fuck, man. By 5 minutes in, you think about something else while you're reading. It's not gonna be good. So you're already overwhelmed. So find a style that is good for you and do it. I found it. Yeah. Is it quite effective? Don't know. But for me, it works. And it works just because I studied the day before. For maths, I haven't studied for maths. Like I did for MS the day before. Then I studied the day before, the day we read another subject because I studied NS. Then that other day that I was okay, we just make it basic. Okay, so let's make it like Monday. Monday I wrote my English, and when I wrote English Monday, on Tuesday I was writing history. Instead of studying history, I studied economics because I'm writing economics on Wednesday. Instead of studying economics, I studied NS because I'm writing NS on Thursday because I can just revise that day in the morning. So yeah, and even though I try like and look at something, just sing it along, then move on to another thing. Then I try and remember it. If I don't, then I go back to it, try and remember it, then yeah. But I don't spend that much time. 30 minutes only. On the past subjects that I wrote, would I say I did good? On some of them, I'm like, I knew this, but at the same time, I didn't look into it. So, by the way, let's move on. We have sodium, we have magnesium, we have calcium. I'm not gonna sing the whole 20 elements in the periodic table, but yeah. Cause I was just reminding myself today, which I didn't know them, but I have managed to remember them early in the morning. Cause I was like singing them, and I stopped, and after that, I chilled for like 1 hour before we started writing, and I spoke, I had fun, we talked and all that shit for me, but I didn't return to them because I didn't need them at that moment. So I wouldn't try and stress myself over, oh shit, this is beryllium, then this is carbon, then this is carbon is a is a non-metal, switching is a non-metal. Then this is what I forgot this. Let me go recheck. Nah, I don't do that at all. After I'm done with the session, I don't do that at all. So yeah, that was the basic pump for shoulders. shoulder pump gone right, and it was a good pump, no cap. Either way, I'll catch you inshallah random. And what's the flex of today? Since my shoulders are not growing that substantially, not the whole body, not my whole body parts are growing at all. But I'm just saying that bear with me here. My shoulders are bigger, so I don't take them that hard. By the way, I'll just show you a flex of me, like flexing here. Show me if that's fine. Then yeah, probably that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I shall flex if I want to, but I won't. Yeah, there was a shoulder flex. Either way, if I didn't say the outro, I should have. If I didn't, then let me sip my lemon as a piece. Water, it's still water. It doesn't like diluted, not like diluted as like concentrate on water, but doesn't like diluted as in like not dissolved in like salt hasn't or sodium hasn't dissolved in in water, as in like that. But yeah, either way, dissolved I don't mean like dissolved, not saying it, but dissolved as in like dissolved, like if you get it. It doesn't make sense though. Either way, bye. Peace. I'll catch you. Alright, doing the next workout. I'm doing the right arm, I think. Right arm it is. If it's left, I'll see how it goes. Alright, peace.